Tell me, what's the most disrespectful thing someone has ever done to you? For me, it was when my husband's side chick invited me to their wedding. And the craziest part, I was still legally his wife. Now before I dive into this, I need to know if this happened to you, what would you do? Would you show up to that wedding in your best dress and make a scene, or would you burn the invitation and walk away? Be honest, because I still don't know if I handled it the right way. Anyway, let me take you back to where it all started. I had been married to Daniel for 12 years. We weren't perfect, but we had a good life, 2 kids, a home we worked hard for, and a marriage I thought was built on love and trust. He was charming, funny, the kind of man who made everyone feel comfortable. My friends used to tease me that I won the lottery with him. And for years, I believed that too. But somewhere along the way, things started to shift. He worked later and later, always with the same excuse, urgent deadlines, or business dinners. He'd come home past midnight, smelling faintly of cologne I didn't recognize, and he'd rush straight into the shower. No goodnight kisses, no long talks like we used to have. I tried not to overthink it at first. I told myself he was just stressed. But the distance grew heavier. His smile at me faded, his touch grew colder. And one night, when I asked him gently, "Are you okay? You've been different lately," he snapped at me for the first time ever. "Why are you always on my back? Can't you let me breathe?" The word stung, but what hurt more was the way he looked at me like I was a burden instead of his wife. Still, I brushed it off. I told myself he'd come around. That marriages go through phases, that maybe I was imagining it. But then, one night, I found something that shattered all my excuses. I was picking up his jacket from the couch when I felt something heavy in the pocket. I reached in and pulled out a hotel key card. My hands went cold. My stomach flipped. And that, right there, was the moment my world started to unravel. I sat there on the couch, holding that hotel key card in my hand, and I swear my heart stopped. It was like my brain couldn't process it at first. Why would my husband have this? He told me he was working late, not, whatever this was. I waited until he got out of the shower, and when I asked casually, "Hey, where's this from?" I'll never forget the way his face froze for just a second before he forced a laugh. "Oh, that. One of the guys at work left it in my car after a meeting. I picked them up for a conference. Must have slipped into my pocket." He said it so smoothly, like he had practiced the line 1,000 times. And for a moment, I wanted to believe him. I wanted to cling to any version of the story that didn't involve him betraying me. But something in my gut whispered he's lying. The days after that felt like walking on broken glass. He kept getting calls he wouldn't answer in front of me. I'd catch him smiling at his phone, then locking it quickly when I entered the room. One evening, I tried to bring it up again, to get some clarity. "Daniel, are you sure you're okay? You've been so different lately." He exploded. "You're paranoid. Always looking for problems where there aren't any. If you don't trust me, maybe this marriage is the real problem." I was stunned into silence. The man I married, the man who once held me through sleepless nights, was now making me feel like I was crazy. I stopped talking to him about it, but my suspicion didn't go away. If anything, it grew stronger. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I went through his laundry. Yes, I know it's desperate, it's low. But I needed answers. And what I found confirmed every fear I had. Tucked inside the pocket of his jeans was a crumpled receipt from the same hotel as the key card. A 3-night stay. Paid in cash. And the date. Just last week. That was the moment my hands started shaking. He wasn't just staying late at work. He was sleeping somewhere else. With someone else. I didn't sleep that night. My mind kept racing. Who was she? How long had this been going on? Did his family know?